Okay, I've been in Wales 2 weeks now, and I'm not sure I'm going to put this video together this time because we haven't really done a lot. I went out yesterday, or myself and my wife did, and we went and had a look at a castle that I'd been to before that. I think it's called Weberley Castle. Went and had a amble round there and stopped for some food in the local village, which is really nice, really nice. Other than that, I haven't really done a lot. It's been nice just to be spending some time with the family and walking the dogs and putting my feet up, really. But before I continue with any more of this video, I want to say thank you to again to the Camper Van Tales guys and Teresa for leaving me a comment on my video that I made about was it stress, anxiety and suicide, I think, or something like that, and they reached out just to check that I was alright, and that was quite nice, that was. And I'm not going to lie, there are days where I feel that bad, you know, they are, you know, and I don't even know why I made that video. I don't know, but I do feel bad, you know. Since I've been in Wales, where I feel like I belong, it's been completely different, you know. Turning off away from work and the worries and everything is gone, you know. It feels completely different, you know. There's been no stress, no anxiety, no nothing. It's just been an enjoyable experience, as it should be. But I do know once I get back to reality, that's when the that's when the depression's going to hit hard again. But anyway, thank you guys for leaving me them comments. Have I got any other plans for the rest of the week? Well, tomorrow being Thursday, we're going to have a night in a hotel in Swansea. We've been there before. I think it's called the Ice Hotel, and there's a nice view of the river and whatnot over there. It's quite a pleasant little place to stay. We're just going over there just for something else to do. But other than that, other locations, you know, visiting ruins and things, I'm not quite sure whether I'm going to have the time to fit anything in now. That remains to be seen. So we shall see. Yeah, there you go. I did enjoy going to Wales, had a really good time, ate far too much, drank far too much as well, but it was really good. The weather was on our side as well. It was wonderful. I think I lived in shorts for about 3 weeks, you know, for the entire duration that we were there. We did we was really blessed with the weather. Anyway, yeah, I'm on my way to Radwell now. I'm going to go and put my feet up for the weekend and just make the most of this nice weather.
Just like a dream, I'm floating through a gentle stream. Oh, in the garden full of grace, I stand around in a tender space. Flowers reach up to the sky. With every breath I feel I can fly. La la la, la 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 la. everything's as it should be. I close my eyes and let it flow. A gentle breeze begins to blow, and in this place I softly sing. The world is bright with everything. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. With every step, it's lovely air, light blue. The gentle whispers fill the room. I tiptoe softly through the light, dancing petals.
Right, well, I'm pretty much set up now, to be honest. I've sorted everything out. I've even chopped some wood and prepared the fire pit for tonight. And I'll tell you what, that's the first time in my life I've ever chopped wood. Ever. Never done it before in my life. It's quite therapeutic, isn't it? It's quite good. And yeah, don't worry, I did wear gloves, and I did look how to do it properly on YouTube before, just attacking wood with an axe. So I was quite safe. No accidents happened. Yeah, anyway, I'm probably going to watch a bit of TV for a while, and then cook a little bit of tea. Yeah, nothing exciting to report, I'm afraid. It's going to be a relaxing weekend, hopefully. Good morning. I'm now on my way to get some supplies and just have a bit of an amble, get my walk out of the way nice and early so I can have a relaxing rest of the day. I didn't really do a lot last night apart from cook my tea and watched oh, I've gone really dark. watch a horror film which was quite good. Was it called The Last Shift or something, about a police officer that was looking after a closed down police station. It turned out to be haunted. Quite good. Quite enjoyed that. So I was scrolling through social media this morning, and it was coming up with what I did a year ago and beyond, and that got me thinking about the passage of time. And it's true what they say about when you get older, time seems to go a lot quicker. And there's a video on YouTube that explains it quite well about why that reason is. There's a scientific term for it. Even though there's a scientific term for it, it doesn't take away that it bloody scares me how quick it is. Not just like a couple of years ago or a decade ago, but how quick time is going over the weeks and over the days now. It is unbelievable. I remember being a school kid sitting at school in classroom watching the clock tick down, and it seemed to take an eternity to get to the end of the lesson. I've been moaning on these videos as well about whether I should move on. Now, I haven't got a job to go to if I move away, but is it worth the risk? As in moving on, then looking for work, just jacking in what I know, taking a punt, have enough money for a couple of months' bills, and then looking for work? Something I've been thinking about. Well, back at the van now, feet up, coffee, watching Only Fools and Horses. I think it's reruns all day long today on one of the gold channels, so I'm just going to sit and enjoy that for a while and enjoy the weather. Right, Sunday morning now, right? I've I've been awake about an hour, and just before I woke up, I was in a dream, but I knew that I was in a dream. It was like I'd woken up in my dream, right, in this van, but looked out the window and I was parked somewhere different, which completely threw me out, right? And I remember being in the dream and looking around, and I was parked in front of some industrial estate or something, and there was people around that I didn't recognise, but it was like I knew I was in a dream. It was so fucking bizarre. And then in the dream I thought, yes, I'm in a dream. I know I'm saying the word dream a lot, but this is it. And I thought, right, as this is a dream, I'm going to fly. So I jumped on the floor and I just started to raise up, and then I was flying around the streets of Stevenage, actually. I mean, how fucking bizarre is that? That was, I don't know, quite surreal, especially when I woke up properly, you know. It's very fucking strange, that was. Like that, it's over. Now I know this video has been short and sweet. I'm not gonna keep making videos of the same thing on and on and on again, you know what I mean? I'm just not gonna do that, because it just becomes fucking boring, doesn't it, for me making them and you watching them, if you do. I just wanted to give you an update of what was going on. So that was it. You see my trip. I went to Wales, didn't do a lot of filming, went back to work for a few days, and then come and had a weekend at the campsite just to recharge the batteries, ready for another week of work. Now my plans for next weekend, I don't know whether I'm going to do any filming, because I'm going to be coming back to Radwell yet again, because I've got a couple of bits that I want to test out. I've got another camping chair coming, because the one that I had is 5 years old now, and because I'm a fat bastard, it's pretty much knackered. So I'm replacing that with another heavy duty chair, so we'll see how we get on with that. And also I want to set up the awning on the side of the van, and I went to do it when I first arrived on Friday, but realised because it's only a slide-on awning with a couple of poles, I didn't have any guy ropes to hold it in position, which was unfortunate. So I've ordered a couple of them. They're not expensive. I think it was only a £5 for some ropes and pins. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know whether I'm going to film next week at all. I don't know. I don't know what to do at the minute. I'm all over the place with this YouTube stuff. I'm not really going anywhere at the minute. I'm not doing any more ruin tours or church tours or anything like that at the moment. I'm just not. I just don't feel up to it. I ain't got the patience to do the research or be on the road for a long period of time anymore. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to video. Maybe I should start doing a couple of videos in the week about where I stay in the week, what that's like for me. Maybe something to do with work. I just don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm questioning it all. Like I say, my YouTube channel is the watch time is right down. There's not really a lot of engagement. My videos are not that interesting, and I get it. So I don't know whether I proceed with what I'm doing. I know in the past I've said, yeah, I'm going to continue with my videos because it's about logging what I want to do and what I do, but I just don't know anymore. Has it run its course? Do I give up or do I carry on? I just don't know. I guess we'll see how I feel on the day. I mean, hopefully, you know, if I can make things happen and piss off to Wales permanently, then maybe I can make some nice interesting content about being in Wales and doing what I'm doing down there. But at the moment, I just don't know. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, and speak to you again soon, maybe.
No.